Let's get into a nice, comfortable seated position, letting your tailbone sink down, sitting tall through your spine. Just take a minute to wiggle around and find your spot. I pulled a card for us today, and interestingly enough, it's been sort of my theme lately, is peace. And it's got some echinacea, pink flowers. It's kind of beautiful. And I found a quote that I'm going to read that's related to, hang on, turn off the music and find my quote. I'm so high tech here. All right, so the quote today is by Bernie Siegel. He says, "Love and peace of mind do protect us. They allow us to overcome the problems that life hands us. They teach us to survive and to live now, to have the courage to confront each day. Love and peace of mind do protect us." So there we go, our theme of peace today. So just take a minute to close your eyes and bring a hand up to your heart, and just trying to find a sense of peace, a peace of mind, an inner peace. And just noticing what that feels like for you. Where do you feel peace in your body when you're feeling peaceful? Where do you feel that physically in your body? Do your shoulders sort of relax? Is it in your heart, your chest area? See if you can sort of identify where that feeling is for you. And then just beginning to watch the breath as it flows in and flows out. That miraculous thing where our body just continues to work for us every moment of the day. The breath comes and the breath leaves us. On your next inhale, let's breathe in a little deeper. Let your belly fill with air and expand. And then exhale, release, and let it all flow back out. Inhale, expand. Exhale out. Inhale, expand. Exhale out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And if your eyes are still closed, you can let them open back up. Bring your hands together at your heart. And we're going to bring the arms up overhead, look up towards your hands, and then sweep them down. Drop your chin down towards your chest. And then let the hands come back up to center. Lift them all the way up, eyes up. And then exhale, drop back down. Doing just some big circles here, bringing the energy up and around, over and down. Inhale up, over, around, and down. One more time, up, over, around, and down. We'll take a twist here. So you're going to Take your right hand over to your left leg, swing your left hand behind you, draw your shoulder back, eyes back, looking towards the wall behind you, moving your torso towards the left, twisting it around a little bit further, breathing. And then come back to center and left hand to right knee, right hand behind you, and twist. And then back to center again. Let's head on over to the mat, coming into tabletop. You want to have the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And you're just going to wiggle your hips side to side and let your head swing back and forth. Nice, easy motions, just getting our spine moving, getting the synovial fluids flowing, breathing, and then come back to center, round the back up towards the ceiling. Tuck your tailbone under and chin to chest, curling it up, just holding it here, really pressing into your hands. Lift your torso away from your arms, so that you're creating space in your shoulder area. And now we're going to let the belly drop, lift the tailbone, raise the eyes, looking up. Curving the spine here, just holding this for a moment, breathing, looking up, letting the belly release. And then exhale, release, raise the back, lift, look towards your belly. And then inhale, drop the belly, eyes look up. Rounding and releasing. Rounding and releasing. Rounding and releasing. One more time, bring it up and down. And back to neutral position. Take it back into child pose. Reach the arms out, drop the head down onto the mat. And walk those arms out a little farther so that your elbows come up off the ground. And just hold it here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Lift your head up, slide back up into table position. And now let's slide the hips forward and down. Inhale, lift the heart, raise the eyes, look up. And exhale, bring it all the way back. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale back. Bring it up and down and up and back. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale back. Just flowing through a couple more. Inhale up, exhale forward. Inhale, lift, exhale back. Come back up into tabletop position. Slide your hands so they're back under your shoulders again. Let's curl the toes under. Spread out your fingers nice and wide. Make sure they're right underneath your shoulders. And then just lift your knees up just a little bit off the ground here. We're just hovering. Pull your belly in. Nice, strong abdominal muscles here. And let's breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Bring it all the way up. Coming into downward facing dog, and just pedal your feet out here, moving side to side, bending one knee, then the other, walking it out. And then drop both heels. Let's walk our hands towards our feet and hold in a standing forward fold position. Just let your arms hang down towards the ground. Shaking your head no. And then shaking your head, yes. And then let's walk the hands up the knees, coming up halfway, lengthen out through your spine, through your head, reaching forward with your upper body, pressing into your lower legs with your hands, Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, fold and drop back down. Inhale, lift, come up halfway. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, lift, come up halfway. Exhale, fold it down. This time we're going to come all the way up. So just take your time coming up one vertebrae at a time. Lower back, middle back, shoulders, and head coming up last. Bring yourself towards the front of your mat, coming into Tadasana, mountain pose, having your feet about hip distance apart. Just shake out your feet, shake out your hands, and then find stillness. Let's bring our hands together at our heart, standing in Tadasana, mountain pose, feeling your feet rooting down, your legs are long, your torso's lifted, shoulders are relaxed away from your ears, hands are at your heart, eyes are closed, and let's take this moment to create an intention for yourself for today. Good, now let your eyes open. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hinge and fold. Slide the hands, lift, come up halfway. Exhale, drop back down. Now spread the arms, flatten the back. Come all the way up and over. Bring the hands together and drop them back down to your heart. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to shins, lift. Exhale, release. Bring the left foot back and the right foot back. Drop knees. Exhale, down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. 2 more. Lift it up. Drop it down. Lift it up. And drop it down. Now curl your toes under, press into your hands, and bring yourself up to downward facing dog. And just breathe here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Look forward towards your hands. We're going to bring the left foot forward, plant the back foot, come all the way up with straight legs. Now turn your hips so they face towards that front leg, and you're going to come up and down a few times, finding your lunge. And then just settle in to the lunge, finding stillness. Once you're ready, the arms can rise up overhead, clasping the hands, reaching tall, eyes are forward, and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, arms down, shoulder height. Bring the left arm forward, right arm back. You can sink a little deeper into your lunge, reach those arms nice and long, and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Let's drop the left elbow to the left knee. And then bring the right arm up alongside your head, diagonally up and out. Breathing, side angle pose. Good, let the right hand drop down and then the left coming back to lunge. And now bring your left foot back, drop your knees, exhale down. Inhale, cobra, exhale, release. Push and bring it up to downward dog. 3 breaths here. Look towards your hands, bring your right foot forward, plant the back foot, and come up with straight legs. Front toes forward, hips forward, And now coming up and down a couple times into the lunge. And when you're settled, arms rise up overhead. You can clasp the hands and breathe. Warrior one. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Arms down, shoulder height, right arm forward, left arm back. Warrior two. Breathe. Let's bring the right elbow to the right knee. And now slide that left arm alongside your body, coming into side angle pose. And breathe here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Hands come down, right leg comes back, drop knees, and exhale down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push and lift, coming into downward dog. Look towards your hands, bring your right foot forward, and then the left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, and exhale, hands come back to your heart. Just take a minute here, find Tadasana at the front of your mat, shake out your hands, shake out your legs, and then come into stillness. Hands to heart, breathing. And now we'll exhale the hands down, inhale up, exhale back, inhale lift, exhale fold, hands to shins lift, exhale release. Right foot back and left foot back. Drop the knees, exhale down. Inhale, cobra, exhale, release. Push and lift, coming up to downward dog. Now walk your feet together so that your big toes are right next to one another. And then you're going to shift weight onto your left foot, and let's raise the right foot up diagonally back behind you, pointing the toes, reaching long. And now taking your attention out to that right toe that's pointing, let's flex at the ankle and then point. Flex and point, flex and point. Circle the foot in one direction. Reverse, other way. Breathing. And now drop that right foot down. Slide forward into plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift and look up. And exhale, bring it back. Down dog, feet together. Weight on the right foot, left leg lifts. Point the toes. Press into your arms, reaching long through your torso. Right foot pressing down, right leg straight. And now go out to that left toe. And now we're going to flex the foot and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Circle the foot one way. And then reverse the other way. Good. Drop that foot down. Slide forward into plank. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift, look up. And exhale, bring it back. Come back into plank one more time. And now let's drop the knees onto the mat. We're going to open the knees wide. Big toes touch. And let's give those shoulders a little rest. Drop the elbows down onto the floor and let your head release down. Take some breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Come back up with your head. Rise up onto your knees. Let's find tabletop position again. Slide those hands down underneath your shoulders. And now let's raise that left hand up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to drive it down. Drop the head, drop the shoulder. Do a shoulder stretch here. And now the right hand reaches up towards the ceiling. Start to spiral that upper arm, making some circles in one direction, and they gradually are getting bigger. And as you get bigger and bigger, just take it slower and slower. Do some nice big movements with the arm in that direction. And when your circle's as big as you can get it, pause, reverse, big circle the other way, and then spiral it back up, getting smaller until you're back up to the top. Drop your right hand down by your face. Bring yourself back up into tabletop position. This time the right arm swings up towards the ceiling and then drops down, goes through the hole the left arm creates, head and shoulder meet the floor, left arm comes up. Start spiraling in one direction. And then pause, reverse, other way. And now drop your hand down, bring yourself back up into tabletop position. And now bring your feet together, heels are touching, and you're gonna sit back towards your heels and just bring your hands alongside you by your hips, fingertips touching, and let's lift the chest, raise the heart, eyes look up. Hold it here, 3 breaths. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Bring your eyes forward, bring your hands out in front, tops of the hands together, and then swing them all the way back around. Clasp the hands, shoulder blades draw together. Bring the hands down and lift the chest again. Eyes look up. Breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Eyes come forward. Slowly bring your forehead down onto the mat. And now you're going to raise up onto the crown of your head, lift your tailbone up, and your arms are reaching up towards the ceiling. This is kneeling yoga mudra. And let's hold this here for 3. If you're finding this really uncomfortable for your head, you can put a little padding under your head, or sometimes just rolling a little bit, finding a different spot to let your weight settle in can help that. All right, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. And now release your hands, let them float down by your head, and slowly roll back to your forehead. Come back into a seated position, slide back up, close your eyes, and let's just take a couple breaths here. So that pose was an inversion. Even though we weren't with our legs up in the air, it's still an inversion. You're getting your heart lower, or your head lower than your heart in that position. And you notice when you come back up, it just takes a little bit to readjust. Come back into tabletop position and just let your hips wiggle side to side. Drop your head down, just let it hang very loosely down towards the mat. Swing side to side. Good, and then coming down onto your forearms, let's clasp our hands together. Walk your elbows so that they're in underneath your shoulders, and straighten out your right leg and then straighten out your left leg. Strong core muscles here. Pull your belly button in and let's breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Keep going. All right, 3 more. You got this. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Let your hips drop down onto the floor. Unclasp your hands. Have your elbows underneath your shoulders and just lift your chest, raising your heart, lifting, looking up. Hold it here, breathing. Good, and then slowly bring it back down. Have your hands outside of your mat. You're going to have your fingertips touching just outside the mat. I'm just going to adjust my camera so you can see a little better. All right, so we're on our bellies, arms are wide, hands are out next to your mat. Let those elbows push up towards the ceiling and then lift for this wide arm cobra. Bring it up, heart open, eyes up, and then exhale, drop back down. Inhale, lift, bring it up, and exhale, drop it down. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. This time, bring it up. Let's hold it here, breathing 3 breaths. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop your forehead down, straighten your arms out in front. On the next pose, we're going to lift our arms and our legs for a lower back stretch here. So on the inhale, let's begin. Ready, lift. Raise the arms, raise the legs, eyes and heart looking up, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop the arms, turn your head to one side, bend your knees, and let your legs go side to side. Good. Now drop your feet back down. We're going to slide in. We're going to come into a propped up position here. So you're going to have the elbows underneath your shoulders. And then I want you to take your left hand and you're going to cross it over to the right side so that it's helping you, like really pressing in, lifting that chest. Now you're going to bend your right foot and you're going to bring your hand back around and give that right quad a stretch. So pull your foot towards your tailbone. Try not to sink down. It's really easy to just collapse into this. Keep pressing into this left arm, lifting your chest and pulling your foot towards your tailbone. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Let that foot go back down. Both arms under the shoulders here. Just take a little break. You can lift your chest and drop it down a couple times. And then we're going to head on over to the other side. So now the right hand, the elbow's underneath your shoulder and the right hand crosses over. You use that as a brace to lift your upper body up. And then the left leg, bend that knee, bring the foot in and pull it towards your tailbone. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring it back to center, both forearms down on the floor. Lift your chest and then drop it down. Inhale, lift the chest and drop it down. Inhale, lift and drop it down. Now release your hands out from underneath you and you're going to bend both feet, both knees, and pick your feet up. And now see if you can reach back and grab your heels or get your hands wrapped around your ankles. If you're not quite there, you're just reaching back in that direction. We're getting ready for bow pose here. So if you do have your hands around your ankles, flex your feet. Get a good hold, draw the shoulder blades together. And on the inhale, we press the feet into the hands and lift it up. Bringing it up. Flex your feet, spread your toes, heart open and eyes up. Breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale, release. Drop the legs down. Spread your arms nice and wide. Have your knees bent. And just let those knees go side to side. Take it nice and slow. Breathing. Good. Now drop your feet back down onto the mat. Slide your hands in alongside your shoulders. And we're going to come back up into a tabletop position. Slide those knees in. Have your feet and knees right together with one another. And we're going to sit back towards our heels again. And now this time you're going to bring your hand around and grab hold of your heel on both sides. And then drop your forehead down towards the ground. Once you're settled here, you're going to slowly round up to the crown of the head. So you lift your hips up, you round your shoulders, and you're still holding on to your knees here, coming into hare pose. This is a great lower back stretch. We're just going to hold it here, breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly drop your hips, lift your head back up, roll back up onto your heels, and let's slide those feet around, coming into a seated position. You want to have your hands on your knees, just walk those knees in, and slowly see if you can pick your feet up off the ground, just holding this, and then try walking your hands behind your knees, just balancing here. Nice strong core, pull your belly in. See if you can maybe lift your legs up to horizontal or maybe straight all the way. And when you're ready, release the hands. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Drop the feet down. Let's cross at the ankles, bring the heels in, and then slowly fold it forward. Drop your head down, breathing. And now come back up, hands by the hips, and now uncross your legs, cross them the other way, and fold one more time. And then slowly roll it back up again, hands by the hips, uncross your legs, swing them around to the side, and we're going to come back into tabletop position here. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We're going to straighten out just the right leg. Just put your toe on there and then push back into your heel, just stretching the back of your calf. Nice stretch. Oh, it feels really good here. Just holding this for a minute. Eyes are down, breathing. And then come back up, still on the tippy toe. Now lift your foot up and you're going to flex the foot. Okay, so flexing and then bring that right leg out and then bring it back in. Tap it down, bring it up, take it out and then back in. Tap it down, up, out, back, tap, up, out, back, and tap. We're just going to move through this couple more rounds. Make the movements really intentional. Nice and peaceful, breathing. Up, out, back, and down. Slide that knee in. Just take a minute here. Let your head hang down. Let your hips move side to side. And then come back to center. I'm going to slide over just a little bit so I don't kick the table. All right, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Now straighten out your left leg, put your toes onto the mat, and now push that heel back, just holding that calf stretch, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Come back up. And now lift that leg up. Turn, flex the foot. Toes are pointing down. And now bring it out and in and tap. Up, out, in, and tap. Up, out, in, and tap. Up, out, in, and tap. Just keep moving through this. Try not to collapse into your shoulders. Breathing. Up, out, in, and tap. Up, out, in, and tap. Good. Bring that knee in. And let's open the knees wide, as big as your mat. Big toes touch. Sit back towards your heels. Reach your arms out and drop your head to the floor. Breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slide the hands back in. Let's walk those knees back in. Curl the toes under. And slowly bring it up into a squat position. We're just going to have our heels lifted here. We're giving our toes a little stretch. So see if you can balance just on your toes here. Hands are down at your side for support. Just stretching the toes out. And then maybe you can lift up one hand. And maybe you can lift up the other. And just hold it here, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Drop your hand back down. Drop the heels to the floor and slowly straighten up those legs. Forward fold. And let's slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll back up to standing. Take it slow. Oops, I cut you off. There we go. All right, let's come into a 5-pointed star in a standing position. Arms are out to the side. And just create a little bit of movement, moving side to side here. Reaching back and forth. Good. And now bring your hands together behind you. Clasp the hands. Press the hands towards the floor. Inhale, lift the heart, raise the eyes, look up. And now hinge and fold it forward. So your head goes down as your hands go up. You can have a little bend in your knees here and breathe. Good. Release your hands, drop them down, grab hold of your ankles, and let your head drop a little deeper down, breathing. Good. And then slowly walk your hands up your legs, coming all the way back up to standing, 5-pointed star. Let's reach those hands out to the side. Turn your right foot out and bring your left foot in. Looking over at your right fingertips, we're going to reach the upper body over and out. And let's drop the right hand down, bring the left hand up, coming into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Breathe here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Slide it all the way back up. Come back to center. And now the left foot's going to turn out and the right foot's going to turn in. Turn the palms down. Look over at your left fingertips. And now reach over and drop the left hand down. Bring the right hand up. Coming into triangle on the other side. Breathing. Deep breaths. Good. Inhale all the way back up. Turn both feet forward. Release your hands down. Let's bend the knees and just swing side to side. Let your arms be really loose and just bend the knees back and forth a few times. And then you can do some big circles in one direction and then reverse, other way. Good, and then come back to stillness. Bring your hands back to your knees and come down into a nice deep squat. And let's drop the right shoulder forward and turn and look over your left shoulder. Hold it here, breathing. And then lift back up, hands still on the legs. And now drop the other shoulder down, twist and look around. Breathe. Good, and then bring it back up. Release those hands, straighten the legs, just shake everything out a little bit. Let's heel toe the feet together and just walk it out. All right, thought today we would try for our balance eagle pose. So we're gonna start with our hands. So bring your hands out to the side. And then you're going to cross right arm under left. Pick your hands up and then wrap them around one another. And now with your eyes, just probably one eye around one hand and one around the other, try to just focus your eyes on something straight ahead that's not moving in front of you. Shift weight over onto your left foot. Wrap your right leg around the left, and you may need to bend your knees and sit your butt down a little bit to get into this pose. Eagle pose, breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Straighten the legs, release, and unwrap your arms. And just let your arms sway side to side, bend your knees, twist. Just take a little break here, and then we'll go do the other side. Nice work. All right, back to center, back to stillness. Arms out to the side, palms open. Cross your left arm under your right. Pick your hands up and wrap your hands together. Get that focal point with your eyes looking straight ahead. And now the weight goes onto your right leg. Cross your left leg over your right. Bend your knees deeply. Sit your butt down and see, you may even be able to tuck your left foot around your right calf. Breathe here. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Release. Straighten the legs. Uncross the arms and just twist side to side, bending the knees, letting your hands tap your side as you twist. Nice work. All right, come back to center, back to stillness. Tops of the hands together, wrap them around behind you. Draw the shoulder blades together, reach the hands back. Inhale, lift the chest, raise the eyes, look up, and then slowly exhale. Drop the head down, bring the hands up. You can have a little bend in your knees here and breathe. Standing yoga mudra. Breathing. Good. Slowly bring it back up. Nice and easy. And just close your eyes for a minute. Release your hands. Let your hands float back around front. And just resting them on your legs with your eyes closed. Take 3 breaths here. Now let's come down onto our knees. And you're going to have your right leg reaching out to the side with your left knee still on the floor. And let's slide the right hand down, raise the left hand up. We're going to come into gate pose here. So as the right hand slides down the right leg, the left arm comes up and over. Beautiful stretch for your whole left side here. Turn the eyes, look up towards the ceiling and breathe. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Bring both arms up overhead and exhale, drop it down. Right leg comes in, readjust. So the weight's going to be on the right leg. Left leg goes out to the side this time. Let the right arm reach up, left hand on the left leg, and slowly slide it down and over. Once you're in place, turn the eyes, look up towards the ceiling. Your left foot is flexed, the toes are spread. Breathing. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. Hands come up overhead. And then exhale, drop it down. Bring that leg in. And let's come into a seated position. You want to have your legs in front, coming forward. And just have your hands at your side, moving side to side a couple of times. Flex your feet, arms reach up overhead, and then exhale, hinge and fold it forward. So you're reaching out, grabbing hold, shins, ankles, toes, whatever you can get a hold of. And we're going to slowly work our way down, trying to just drop your nose down towards your knees. Breathing. Good, and then slowly reach it back up. Let's take the right leg and we're going to bring it alongside of our body. So the toe is turned under. And you don't want to be leaning way over to the right here. So just keep working to maintain your torso at center. If this is really hard on your knee, an alternative is to bend it the other way and bring the foot to the inside. But see if you can get into this. And then flexing your foot, spreading out your toes on the right leg. And now we're just going to walk ourselves back. See if you can come down onto your forearms, lifting the chest, raising the heart, looking up. This may be your edge. If you're feeling okay, see if you can drop all the way down and bring the hands overhead. Let's breathe here for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Slide the hands back around, come back up. And straighten out your left leg. Shake it out. And let's do the other side. So this time, right leg's coming in. Top of the foot is on the mat. Shifting your weight, trying to even it out so that you're not leaning too far to the left and your left foot is flexed and your toes are spread. And then slowly see if you can drop down onto your forearms. Lifting the chest here, raising the heart. Body is active here. So your left leg is super active. You're feeling a stretch in your right quad here. You're lifting the chest, little back bend. If it's appropriate, see if you can slide the arms out from under you and reach them up overhead. Breathing for 3. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale, release. Bring the arms back in, slide them under you, come back up, nice and easy, and straighten out that leg. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, Coming into Baddha Konasana, just wiggle the knees up and down a couple times, hands on the ankles. And now we're going to start bending the elbows, bringing the upper body forward. So try to keep your torso here nice and long. Think about hinging right here, hinging at the hips. And we're just going to bring the upper body forward so the chest lifts, the eyes look forward, and then you can bring it back. So bend the elbows, bring it forward, and then bring it back. Bring it forward and bring it back. Now let's bring it forward, and we're going to find our edge here. So leaning into this, see where your edge is, and hold. Breathing. Inhale 1, exhale. Inhale 2, exhale. Inhale 3, exhale. Now you may find as you breathe here, you drop down a little bit deeper. See if you can drop a little bit further down, maybe using your hands to just gently encourage your upper body down a little bit more, little bit more, little bit more, little bit more. Good. Slowly release and roll it back up. Let's take the left leg and straighten it out and bring the right leg on top. Half lotus, arms reach up. And exhale, fold it forward, grabbing hold of whatever you can. Drop your nose towards your knee. Breathing. Good, and then bring it back up. Straighten the right leg out, shake out both legs. And now the left leg comes on top of right. Both feet are flexed, arms reach up, and exhale, fold it down, drop your nose towards your knee, breathing. Good, and then bring it back up again. Bring both knees in. You want to be about in the middle of your mat here, so just positioning yourself like so. And then let's straighten out the legs, sit nice and tall, and bring the tops of your hands facing up towards the ceiling. And now one vertebrae at a time, we're going to slowly roll it down, starting with your